The Peel District School Board is located on the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Let us be thankful for the natural world, be mindful of the steps we take, and remember to slow down and appreciate all that surrounds us.
Popcorn the Snake, Adaptations.
Brought to you by the Peel Field Center instructors.
So I've put him back in the terrarium, and very quickly he burrowed underneath the wood chips, and he's underneath his water bowl. So he likes, I guess, to get under there and to feel safe. Snakes' biggest concern when they're in their wild habitat is predators like eagles and other raptors that could come down and get them from above. So that's one of its instincts, is to probably after it eats, it has to go somewhere and digest its food to find a nice safe place to do that. So they have very stretchy muscles, and they can, expand when they get their prey in there, and then they will digest that big meal over many, many, many days. So my question to you was, how does a snake get something bigger than its own head into its mouth and down through its throat into its belly? And we know its belly can expand, but if you were to try to imagine, again, eating a basketball, we couldn't do it because our jaw bones are hinged and locked. But snakes have a different anatomy. One of their adaptations is that they have very flexible ligaments, or you could say stretchy muscles, that they can unhook their jaw. And when they do that and they can stretch their jaw down, they can create a big enough space to bring a large, their prey into their mouth. They also don't have a solid jawbone. It actually is sort of loose and in different parts and joined together loosely by these flexible ligaments. So that's how they can move their jaw in order to sort of walk the mouse into their mouth. So it's really interesting that they can do that, and it allows them to be able to eat something much larger than their head. So snakes don't have the best eyesight, so they have to rely on other senses in order to find their prey. Their eyes are also on the sides of their head, so snakes have been known to move their head sideways in order to look around to see their prey. Now you can imagine a snake moving through the grass. It would be very difficult to sense its prey. They can smell very well with their tongue, which actually splits into two. It's sometimes referred to as a forked tongue. And the idea there being that it's almost like two tongues, and it would double the power, the ability to catch these chemicals that are floating through the air. So you could imagine if a snake is moving through the grass and it picks up a scent, it would stick out its tongue a lot, and then with those two ends of its tongue, it could determine what side of the tongue it tastes that chemical stronger, and in which case it might be over to the right because it's a stronger smell over here. So this side of the tongue collects more chemicals than this side does. So then that can direct the snake towards its prey. So again, another amazing adaptation to compensate for its lack of eyesight, and it can't run, it has to move slowly along the ground. And the other thing is camouflage. Snakes can be very good at camouflaging themselves and staying very still. So they must be very patient, and they can just stay in one spot, blend into their surroundings, and then when the prey comes, surprise them.
Did this video make you wonder about anything? We want to hear from you. Let's connect soon. Thanks for watching.